Travis Wayne Goodsell. As those of you who are stalking me, and I'm not talking about my regular subscribers, I'm talking about the bullies, cyber bullies, who are specifically paying attention to every video I release so that they can put a thumbs down and stalk me and post hate comments that they know that only I will see, and they know who they are. I have several who send death threats on a regular basis. But I keep talking about how the Mormon Church originally was Jewish in the sense of Israelite Egyptian. Book of Mormon, learning of the Jews' language of the Egyptians. And it's pre-captivity Jews, before Babylon took over. That's our keystone of our religion, right, Mormons? Though these haters, they don't seem to know Mormonism very well. And I can tell by the comments. If you comment in a manner in which you lie, I'm able to identify lies. It's that simple. If you think you're going to bear testimony, you're bearing false witness because you're too general. You can't go up against a guy who has a testimony, an actual, real testimony in the physical realm. That's what you guys don't understand, is that truth and science trump beliefs and spiritual witness. And so I've expressed my utter disdain and disgust for the church, especially under Nelson, who has consistently neglected the Jews all these years. Not only does the church not celebrate or remember Joseph's birthday or his assassination, especially his assassination, as that's coming up next month. Oh yeah, I forgot. I've never forgotten. I've always done a tribute every year. And before I was doing videos, I was doing a typed out tribute. And it's disgusting that during Passover, especially during a coronavirus, which the Jews are well aware of the significance, as they shut down synagogues for that significance. And if Mormons are out there listening who have not already run away and put a thumbs down, if you do not understand why Passover is significant for the church, case in point, as this last conference, Nelson chose to celebrate Easter instead of Passover. He chose to invite Christians to conference, did not acknowledge the Jews. And so in the news lately, you are aware that Hamas has stirred up Israel to fight them, and Israel always fights back. They don't allow bullies to bully them. That's one thing Democrats have not yet learned. Nonetheless, people are blaming Israel for not wanting Palestine to have a state in Israel, because the Jews in Israel want all of Israel for a Jewish state. It's not a hard concept to understand, and you can't hate the Jews for wanting it. I did the video this morning. It's an hour long, going over the whole history of that region from the beginning of time to the current day. But lately, the last couple of years, the church has been reaching out to Muslims. And in reaching out, I mean making money financial deals behind the back of Mormons, as they only report, oh, such and such a Muslim state has acknowledged a church. Oh, we've invited or met with so-and-so, so forth. And so you see with this current fighting with Hamas and Palestinians that got involved because Hamas was using them as a shield, you see the Democrats split. The progressive Muslims obviously are against Israel. They're now showing their racist bigotry against Jews, being anti-Semitic. And we've known this all along, but they backstepped in the beginning when they took office. Yet nonetheless, the GOP, MAGA specifically, and evangelicals also, however, are supporting Israel. The reason why they support Israel is because they believe that the book of Revelation is prophesying about Israel in the latter days. They don't understand how prophecy scripture works. That the prophets use their culture and their settings to talk about the future. So the Battle of Armageddon, well, yeah, that was David Moses the Fourth. And that was used as the prophecy for the future, Armageddon. And so you'd think that since the church has a BYU Jerusalem Center, that the church is all for the Jews, right? Well, like I said, not since Nelson. And sure enough, the church has had a statement released by one of the 70, Anthony D. Perkins, giving thanks for the Muslims' example during Ramadan. If you don't understand, the attack commenced during Ramadan. And so what Anthony D. Perkins is doing is saying, screw you, Jews. We, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, are siding with the Muslims on this one. Remember, Jews, the church has a BYU Jerusalem Center. They promised not to proselyte, but they also promised not to get involved with your enemies. Just saying, maybe you should reconsider the contract with the Jerusalem Center.